Today on Fossiltopia, we will be putting the debate to rest between who would win, the Leviathan versus the megalodon. We will be having 6 categories: speed, size, intelligence, jaws, senses, and defense. So first, speed. Which one was faster than the other? Well, we have significant evidence of a megalodon because it was discovered in 1835. The Livyatan was more recently discovered. Megalodon, there was a chance it could reach up to 40 miles per hour. That's insane for a shark its size. Now what about the Livyatan? In fact, the Livyatan was half the megalodon's speed at 20 miles per hour. While Livyatan was slower, it could sustain these speeds for long periods of time, way longer than the Meg, which could sustain these speeds in short bursts. Now, while both are really fast, the Livyatan can sustain its speed for more time, but the Megalodon is very agile, so this is an equilibrium. And so, now we are moving on to size. Size. Leviathan was around 45 to 60 feet long and weighed up to 50 to 60 tons. But what about the shark? Well, Megalodon might be able to reach up to 70 feet or even 80 feet, but 65 feet is reasonable for. As for weight, it could be around 50 to 70 tons, but this is a bit unreasonable, so we are assuming they are around 50 feet in length and 45 tons. So the verdict, due to those higher estimates and the possibility of an 80-foot meg, the Megalodon wins this category. And now it's time for the jaws category. Which one had stronger teeth and the jaws to efficiently use those teeth? Well, let's find out. Jaws. This is one of the easier categories to discuss because it's the Leviathan, okay? And there is proof. Leviathan possessed the largest teeth of any known animal, excluding tusks. Megalodon did have strong teeth, but Leviathan is on a whole nother level. They also had a strong bite force and had jaws capable of dealing up to 100,000 newtons of force. Also, fun fact, Leviathan's teeth rub together like a giant prehistoric scissor. And now we will find out which one was smaller than the other. Defense. Which one had better defense? Well, both had thick hide. Megalodon is the one that got the short end of the stick though. It had skin up to a few inches thick, covered in dermal denticles that are still found in sharks to this day. But these denticles can reduce drag, ward off parasites, and more, but they could only provide so much protection. Meanwhile, Leviathan might have had 12-inch thick skin in some areas. This is incredibly thick and would have provided adequate protection. Now, in this fight, it would have been really close, but I have to give it to the Leviathan. In some scenarios, the Meg could win, but I see the whale winning most of the time. Leviathan winning by either targeting its head or its gills. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Feel free to write your thoughts in the comment. You can agree, disagree. I love to hear your opinion. But that's my thought on Megalodon versus Leviathan. Okay, bye!